Hi. Have you ever heard of Pop Rocks? It was one of my favorite candies when I was a kid. Every little kid loved Pop Rocks, not for the way they tasted, but for what they did. For those of you that aren't familiar with Pop Rocks, it was a candy that when you put it in your mouth, it was like bombs exploding. It was a lot of fun. Then one day, the stores didn't sell them anymore. As little kids, we didn't know why, but then we began to hear the stories that they had killed a kid. Not just any kid, they had killed little Mikey from the Life cereal commercial. At least, that's according to the urban legend I will be telling you about. My urban legend began in the 70s when I was a young kid. I can remember sitting around with my friends almost daily, eating Pop Rocks and having competitions to see who could make them bang louder in your mouth. It was a lot of fun. We loved the danger of it all, although we never really considered them dangerous. Just a lot of fun. Then we noticed we never had Pop Rocks anymore. The stores didn't sell them anymore. We didn't know why. As we grew a little bit older, but we were still young kids, we began to hear the gruesome story about a little boy who had eaten Pop Rocks while drinking a soda. It had caused so much fizz that his stomach exploded and killed him. It may sound crazy to you, but the stores were no longer selling them, so it had to be true. Why else would the store stop selling them unless it was true? In fact, I believed it was true so much that I can remember when I had children of my own telling them about this terrible candy from back in my day, the candy that killed a kid. Over the years, my kids tried lots of different candies, and I remember one year they came home with a candy that looked the same, it sounded the same, it did kind of the same thing, but I told them it couldn't possibly be the Pop Rocks from back in my day, because those weren't sold anymore. They killed people. But they had to have been some type of remake that was safer. Otherwise they wouldn't be selling them. Anyhow, I never questioned, always believed this legend. That is, until we were given this assignment. Then I researched it on Snopes.com and found out the story. According to Snopes.com, the rumors of the exploded kid began in 1979, which was only 4 years after the company began selling Pop Rocks. The main rumor was that the exploded kid was the boy that played Little Mikey in the Life cereal commercials. I hadn't heard this part of it until I read the research on Snopes.com. However, Little Mikey had supposedly been killed. What added merit to this story was that Little Mikey disappeared from public life after doing that commercial. So it had to be proof that he was dead and that the rumors were true. Although General Foods did everything they could think of to let people know these rumors were not true, the rumors remained. So in 1983, the company stopped marketing Pop Rocks. But in consumers' eyes, this was only further proof that the rumors were true. So, although this urban legend turned out to be a false one, it has been going on for more than 30 years, and it's still believed by many. Like I said, until I researched it, I still believed in it. However, the truth is that little Mikey is still alive, as are all of the other children who have eaten Pop Rocks. That is my urban legend.